Hi guys, how are you guys doing? There's a lot of trickery going on in the spiritual realm relating to the dream state. And I just want to tell you guys all the time, I tell you guys all the time, when you dream about people who you don't really talk to or you haven't spoken to in a while, and you're seeing them in your dreams and you're seeing them in your dreams repetitively, it can be that this is someone that's been thinking about you, that you're on their mind literally, and this is someone that may even be watching you in the physical. They may be watching your photos, stalking you, and all that. Like, one thing about us being prophetic, things are not hidden from us. Like, we're gonna know. If someone's talking about you, you're gonna find out. If someone is stalking your photos and looking at you, reminiscing about you, or envying you, or whatever the situation is, you're gonna find out. Because what happens is, it sometimes plays out. You'll either see it in the spirit as it's happening, or God will show you in the spirit through a vision, or it will play out in a dream. Okay. Also, another reasoning why you may see people from your past in your dreams is because it could be relating to a specific type of witchcraft that's being done, relating to trying to keep you stagnant. But oftentimes that will usually come with you being in a scenery or a place that you were once in the past, like a past home, childhood home, or school, or something like that, right? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I've already warned you guys about this. I warned you guys about this, I think it was like last week. And I think it was last week. Yeah, last week or the week before. But I mentioned to you guys that it's very important that you discern your dreams. And it's very important that if you see something in the dream that you don't agree with, or that you know is against what God's will is for your life, it's very important that you rebuke it when you get up. Don't just, oh, I dreamt about this, okay, I'm going back to bed, and then going back to bed. You have to understand that seeds are planted at night. Okay, there's a scripture that talks about that, the enemy coming in late at night and plant seed when you are sleeping to mess with your crop. Okay, so this is what a lot of people do, like witches and warlocks, stuff like that. But also, there's people who will plant seeds not to destroy you, but because they want you. Okay, they either want you to be their friend, they want you to work with them, they want you to be in a relationship with them. So they may come in and plant seeds based on their desires for you. But if it's against God's will for your life, and you understand that this is happening, and you know this is happening, it's still your responsibility to rebuke that. Just because it's not a witch or warlock attacking you, or you're not seeing anything evil in the dream, it's still important to rebuke and denounce anything that you know is against God's will for your life. And I'm going to give you an example, because this is what's happening right now. Many of you guys, you already have a ordained person that God has said, like, hey, this is your wife or this is your husband. Okay. And because you already have this person and God already let you know who your person is, you have to understand that the enemy will send in counterfeits. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it will be new people, sometimes it will be people from your past, and sometimes the people that are coming in don't even know they're being used. They just have this desire to want to be with you, not understanding that they are you being used by the enemy, or not understanding that you already God already has someone else for you. Do you see what I'm saying? But again, because you may not see anything that's demonic or evil in the dream, you may just see someone coming in and professing their love to you, or someone coming in and wanting to kiss you, or you may not think anything of it. You may just wake up and be like, oh, I dreamt about my ex and this happened in the dream, and and then go back to your bed, knowing deep down that that's not your person, knowing deep down that's against God's will for your life. In order for you not to receive that, you have to still cancel, rebuke, and denounce it. You have to, because you don't want to water that seed. You don't want to receive that seed. If you guys notice, don't some of you guys, when you see something prophetically in a dream, all of a sudden the person reaches out to you within that same week or within the next week? That is because there's something that's being planted within that time frame in the dream state, okay, like in the spirit. Okay, so this person may have that desire to be with you, and then all of a sudden you see them in a dream, and all of a sudden they're professing their love to you and saying how much they miss you, and and let's just say you don't counter, rebuke, and denounce it, and let's just say now you're desiring, you're like, oh my gosh, I know I'm not supposed to be with this person, but I'm really desiring this person now. I can't stop thinking about them, but I know it's wrong because God said it's not my person, but I can't stop thinking about the dream that I have. And you're not rebuking, denouncing, and canceling it. That person's going to come knock on your door. You're going to get that DM, you're going to get a text message, you're going to get an email. And guess what? Because you've already, entertained the spirit of lust because you've already entertained the spirit of lust. You didn't counsel, rebuke, and denounce it. You've watered that seed. Now what's happening is that door is open. Now when they come and reach out to you, it's going to be a lot easier for you to go against God's will for your life. Now it's going to be a lot easier for you to be tempted because you've already watered that seed. You see what I'm saying? You didn't shut it down. It's no different from like when you're in public and you know that you are married, or you know that you have a partner, and you know that God told you, hey, you need to stay abstinent. Do not go out there and date people. You already know who your person is. You don't need to be out here sleeping with people. You don't have to be out here on no dates because you already know who your person is, and you're abstinent and all that. Let's just say now you see someone, and when you see them, they're flirting with you, they're talking to you, and you know in your mind that you already have a person. You know in your mind that you're already married, or you know in your mind that God already has somebody for you. But even though you think about that, you're still entertaining that person. You're taking their phone number down. You're choosing to go on a date with them. Like, that's now you entertaining lust. That's now you going up against God's will. Do you get it? So it's the same thing in the spiritual realm when seeds are being planted at night, because the enemy could use someone who doesn't know they're being used. They may genuinely really love you. They may genuinely miss you. They may genuinely want to be with you, but God genuinely told you that is not your person. You get what I'm saying? So based on now their desire for you, all of a sudden their desire is extremely heavy for some reason. They don't know why their desire for you is so heavy all of a sudden, not knowing it's the enemy, right? They will easily fall into that trap and try to reach out to you and try to plant that seed late at night. Do you get what I'm saying? And they won't even know they're being used. So if you don't rebuke, denounce, and cancel it now, if they come in the physical, now you may end up entertaining that, or now you are receiving something that is not even attached or not even a part of God's plan for your life. Do you get it? So again, remember that for many of you guys who are not even in a relationship, but you know who your person is, you have to understand that even if your person's not here, if you know deep down who your person is, and God has already confirmed this to you, he's already told you, and God has already said there's no point in you dating people or being with this person, being with that person, because you already know who your person is. And God has specifically told you, again, this is not a message for everybody, but if God has specifically told you this, right, you have to be responsible. And you have to remember that if you know that you have someone, you have to be that wife even before they come in. You have to be that husband even before they come in. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to start shutting things down in the spirit. Do not entertain these things. Sometimes even witches and warlocks, they will have spirits masquerading and coming in as someone that you like or that you trust in order to get you to do something with them, because spells can be transferred to you. Attacks can be transferred to you when sleeping with people or eating food in the dreams, all of that stuff. So if you're now lusting after someone that you're not supposed to be with, and you're feeding into that, and let's just say it's not the person that is planting that seed in the spiritual realm, now let's just say it is a witch and warlock using that person's face to trick you, you have now received that seed. You have now taken a bite of that apple, that covenant that they were trying to get you to take a bite of. Right? So I'm telling you this because, again, oh my gosh, yes, it was this week too. This week I told you guys that there's something relating to someone's ex coming back, right? And I said, run. Remember that title? I think I posted this yesterday. But I also said this week from 180 to 360. Right? How there's people that will try to come back in your life to try to get you to do a complete 360 rather than a 180, because 180 means like you're moving forward, you're moving ahead somewhere else, but 360 means you're going back to something that you're not supposed to go back to, right? So I received some warnings again last night relating to exes coming back and trying to get back with some of y'all, but they truly and genuinely miss you. But again, God was showing me that these people that are trying to come back, they're not people that he has ordained you to be with. You see what I'm saying? So right now in this time, it's very important to be sensitive and to use discernment, because a lot of people that are coming back in this specific season, these are people that God does not want you associated with in this season, because there's doors that are opening for you relating to your elevation, relating to changes in your life. And some people know this, okay? So the enemy's being tricky right now, okay? So use discernment, okay? I love you guys. Bye.